Alright, good day everyone. So today we're gonna look at another figure that just came into the mail. So this is the SH Monsterarts Kong from the movie Godzilla vs. Kong 2021. So last video we've reviewed the Godzilla figure from the same movie, and so now we're gonna look at the co-star of Godzilla from that movie, which is Kong. So this is one of the most anticipated SH Monsters figure from 2021, partly because we don't really get that much Kong figures our way, and it is very popular in the States. Actually, it's very popular in the kaiju world, all in all. So anyway, this is what the front of the box looks like. So the inspiration for the box, again, just like the Godzilla box that we reviewed last time, it came from a still from the movie. So you can see the background is Technicolor. The text also came from the movie. Even the pose of Godzilla and Kong were taken from that movie poster. So anyway, this is what the front of the box looks like. So we have some branding information right on the bottom, and then we have a Monsterverse logo up top, and on the side some more branding information, and then on the other side we have a little picture of Kong there, and then on top you have this little peephole. It's not really that usable unless you use some sort of flashlight to look into that transparent peephole. And then at the back, this is what it looks like at the back. So we have some stills of the figure, of the poses that you could do with Kong. And then of course we have a much bigger peephole where you could see the actual figure up close. So I don't know if you could see it from the video, but the hand right there is detached. I'm pretty worried. I hope nothing's wrong with it, but yeah. Anyway, so let's go ahead and open up this figure. Okay, so out of the box, so this is what Kong comes with. So Kong has 4 sets of hands. So it has a closed fist, and then it has a relaxed hand. It has a pair of hands wherein if you want to pose Kong on all fours, and of course you have those pair of hands where it's called gripping hand, so that you could attach the weapon. And then of course you have Kong's battle axe, and Kong also comes with an extra head sculpt, which is for the open mouth, and then of course the one that comes with the figure where it's a closed mouth. So without further ado, what we're gonna do next is we're gonna open up the figure, and we're gonna show you the sculpt and articulation of this figure. Okay, so out of the box, this is what the figure looks like. So yeah, if you could see from the camera, a lot of sculpted details. SH Monsterarts did an awesome job in sculpting this figure. So as you can see here, there's even some details on the scratches on Kong's body. A lot of great sculpture in terms of the Kong's fur. The hands are also sculpted really well. The feet also sculpted really well. And then if you focus on the face, let's see if I can do that for you. So if you look at the face, there's also a lot of great details on the face. The eyes are sculpted really well. It doesn't look like those googly eyes that SH Monsterarts are pretty much known for. So good job on that one. Although it does look like Kong is really sad. I don't know why, but yeah, it looks like Kong's really sad. Yeah. Until you put on the extra head sculpt, that is. So let's see what that looks like if you put the angry face on. Okay, so now we have Kong's angry face. So in terms of sculpt, again, it's sculpted really well. I like what SH Monsterarts did with the head sculpt on this one. I feel like they could have done a better job on the dry brushing on the face, so it doesn't look overly shiny on that end. Anyway, other than that, again, the sculpt is really nice. The face was done really well. The eyes are also set correctly, so I don't know if there are other issues with the eyes on this one, but on mine it looks perfectly okay. Now let's go on with the paint application. So in terms of paint application, I feel like they could have done a better job on the dry brushing overall, especially on the fur and on the face on this one. On the hands, they're done superbly. They're done really well. So I guess you could only fault them on the fur and on the face, but other than that, it's still a really good figure. Now, but yeah, because of that lack of dry brushing, it tends to look a bit too toyish, if you ask me. Now, in terms of articulation, and of course, yeah, before I forget, another thing that I want to point out on the sculpt is this part right here. It's like Kong was wearing trousers, so they could have done a better job on the quality, on the quality assurance of the figure, especially on this one. So yeah, it looks like Kong's on some speedos, on some furry speedos, if you will. Anyway, other than that, the figure looks awesome. And now in terms of articulation, of course, this is what SH Monsterarts is known for, so you'd expect that it would have a lot of articulation. So on the head, yeah, so it comes on a ball joint. You can see there, it comes on a ball joint, so you could attach the head, and so it's gonna move all the way around. And a lot of the motion is not really on the ball joint on the head, but it's mainly on the neck. So there's a ball joint on the neck as well, and then you have a ball joint on the shoulders, and then you have a hinge on both ends of the elbow and on the shoulder, so on the bicep, so you have some hinges on there. The nice thing about it is you don't really see the hinge, so it's covered really well with all these extra material that they've put in between those joints. And then on the wrist, you also have a ball joint on the wrist, and then on the chest, you also have a ball joint on the chest. So there's really a lot of range of motion on this figure. And then it has actually two joints here, so there's one on the chest area and there's another one for the ab crunch. And then of course you have it's a bit restricted in terms of movement on the waist, so most of that movement is really on the chest area right here. Now, going to the legs, so this is one of the things that was highlighted about this figure. So an early release actually had a broken hip joint. So as you can see here, we have like 3 ball joints, so one that connects to the body and then 2 that connects to the hips. So one of the feedback that we got from another collector is that the hip joint tends to break off, so be careful with that one. But it's really ball joint, so there's a ball joint there, and then there's another joint on the knees. So this is basically hinges on both sides of the knee. And then finally, you have a ball joint on the ankle, which is covered by a lot of these extra material to cover up the joint. And then finally, what I like about this figure, similar to how they implemented it on SH Figuarts. On SH Figuarts, they usually put a hinge on the foot. But here, SH Monsterarts actually put a ball joint there. So there's more range of motion on the foot. The only problem with that is since that's another ball joint, so it tends to pop off. So I think they could have gotten away with just a hinge on the foot area, similar to what they did with SH Figuarts figures. So basically that's it for articulation on this figure. So now what we're gonna show you is the battle axe that comes with this figure. Okay, so this is what the battle axe looks like. So it's sculpted really well. So it has a mixture of brown and there's gradient going on as it goes up to the end of the bone. There's also some weathering on the bone, which is really nice. And then how they did the spine was awesome. So they mixed a shade of light blue and mixed it with some silver on the dry brushing of silver on the somewhere on the center to give it a nice glow. And then finally the wraps are done awesome also. So I like how they did the wraps on this one. There's also some weathering, as you can see on the wraps where it meets the bone. So really good, really cool how they did the sculpt and the paint application on this battle axe. There are some paint chippings here and there. I'm not sure if I can show it on camera. Let's see if I can focus it. So yeah, there are some paint chippings, especially on the tip of the axe. And I think one detail that's missing on this axe is the red glow that you could see on the bone. So on the movie, there are some hints of red glow on the bone. So they could have painted that on this accessory as well. But other than that, it's a really good accessory and it fits the scale of the Kong that we have here. So in terms of attaching it, it's really easy. So the hands, the gripping hands, has a way for you to pry it open so that the axe will actually fit the hand as so. So now my suggestion is, since you're probably not gonna use this hand for anything else other than gripping this battle axe, so if I were you, I would probably leave it there. And if you're gonna pose it with another, and if you're gonna pose it without the axe, then just remove the hand connected to the axe and just replace it with another hand, so that you don't have to put it and remove the axe every time. Because my worry here is it might break the hand eventually, but so far it is malleable to the point that you could fit the hand perfectly for the battle axe. So yeah, so that's just a tip that I would give you. But yeah, in terms of scale, the battle axe scales really well with this Kong. Okay, so now let's go ahead and compare this figure with other figures that you might have in your collection. Okay, so this is how the SH Monsterarts Kong stack up against the Mezco Kong. And if you're wondering what this is a custom battle axe that we've done specifically for this figure. And finally, this is how Kong stacks up against its co-stars from the movie. So this is an SH Monsterarts Godzilla 2021 and a Playmates Mechagodzilla 2021. So yeah, so if you can see, Kong is a bit on the short side. I feel like Kong should be right around Godzilla's mouth, but yeah, it is what it is. At this rate, if Kong was this small, it wouldn't be able to hit Godzilla's face. So, yeah, in terms of scale, I feel like SH Monsterarts kind of missed that mark. But anyway, another figure that's gonna be coming up is an SH Monsterarts Mechagodzilla. So watch out for that one. So we're still waiting for them to arrive. So some of these figures, they're starting to arrive here in the Philippines. So we do appreciate your patience. Anyway, so yeah, final thoughts. This Kong is absolutely a must buy for the price. It's right around $50 to $60, so it's not really gonna break your bank. And it's SH Monsterarts quality, so it has a lot of ball joints, a lot of articulation. The sculpt is really premium. I do have some issues on the paint application on this one. I feel like it's a bit too shiny. I guess they should have done some better dry brushing, especially on the fur. But again, if you know me, if that's the only issue on the figure, it's something that's really fixable. Any average Joe can do a better dry brushing on this one if they want to customize it. But yeah, other than that, it's an awesome figure, and it comes with a ton of accessories. So it has like 4 pairs of hands, and of course it has an extra facial expression and a battle axe. So whatever you missed on this one, they really made up for this figure. So anyway, yeah. So if you don't have a Kong figure, if you're thinking of getting one and your local toy store has it, I do suggest that you get one of these. So yeah, that's it for me, folks. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Thank you guys for watching. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe to the channel. Please give this video a thumbs up. And so yeah, again, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys soon. Peace.